Did you know that simple habits you do every day could be draining the strength from your legs, even while you sleep? Yes, these sneaky habits quietly chip away at the muscles that hold you up, help you climb stairs, carry groceries, or even just stand tall. And once you're over 60, the danger rises sharply. Today, we pull back the curtain on the 5 worst habits that destroy leg strength after 60. 1. Sitting too long. The silent leg eliminator. Let's start with the sneakiest habit of all, sitting. It feels so harmless. You sit for breakfast, sit in the car, sit watching television, sit reading a book, maybe you even sit more to rest your tired legs. But here's the hidden danger. When you sit, your leg muscles shut down. After just 30 minutes of sitting, studies show your leg muscles turn off their electrical activity. That means they stop pulling sugar from your blood, they stop pushing blood back to your heart, and they stop working to hold up your body weight. The longer you sit, the worse it gets. Muscle fibers shrink, blood flow slows. Bones miss out on the tiny stresses they need to stay thick and strong. One shocking study from the University of Queensland found that people who sit more than 7 hours a day have noticeably weaker legs and worse balance than people who break up their sitting with short standing or walking breaks. Think about that. Even if you exercise an hour a day, long sitting can erase many of those benefits. Sitting is like a slow leak in your strength bucket. The result? Weak legs, poor balance, and a much higher risk of falls, breaks, and hospital stays. So what can you do? Simple. Stand up at least every 30 minutes. Walk across the room. Do a few calf raises or gentle squats. Even 1 or 2 minutes makes a difference. But sitting is only the first enemy. Next comes a habit that might surprise you even more. 2. Skipping strength training. Use it or lose it. We've all heard the saying, use it or lose it, but when it comes to your muscles after 60, this is not just a cute line, it's a hard fact of biology. Here's why. Starting around age 30, we all begin to lose muscle mass. It's called sarcopenia, and it speeds up sharply after age 60. Without action, you can lose up to 8% of muscle per decade, and most of that loss happens in the legs. Why the legs? Because they're the largest muscle groups in your body, and they need regular stress, like lifting or pushing, to stay strong. Now, here's the kicker. Simple walking isn't enough to stop this loss. You need strength training targeted work that forces your muscles to push, pull, lift, or hold weight. A study in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity found that older adults who lifted weights just twice a week had 30% more leg strength than those who didn't. That's the difference between walking upstairs easily or needing to grip the rail, between carrying your own groceries or depending on someone else. And don't think you're too old to build muscle. Research shows that people in their 70s, 80s, and even 90s can gain leg strength with simple exercises like bodyweight squats, chair stands, leg lifts, resistance band workouts. Here's another fascinating detail. When you build muscle, you also strengthen the nerves that control them. That means better reaction time, balance, and protection from falls. Skipping strength training isn't just missing out, it's handing over your power. But even with good exercise, another habit can steal your strength right off your plate. Let's see what it is. 3. Not eating enough protein, starving your muscles. Most people think of protein as food for bodybuilders, but in truth, every single muscle in your body depends on protein to stay strong, especially after age 60. Here's why this matters. As you age, your body becomes less efficient at turning the protein you eat into new muscle tissue. That means you need more protein, not less, to keep the same strength. But most older adults don't get enough. Many skip protein at breakfast. They nibble small lunches. Maybe they eat some at dinner, but by then their body has missed the chance to rebuild all day. A powerful study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that older adults who ate at least 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight had stronger legs, faster walking speed, and better balance than those who ate less. Here's the most fascinating twist. Spreading that protein out over the day boosts muscle even more. That means don't just load it all at dinner, aim for protein at breakfast, lunch, and snacks too. What happens if you fall short? Your body starts pulling protein from your own muscles to keep your organs working. Over time, your legs lose size, power, and the ability to recover from small injuries. This doesn't just affect looks, it affects independence. Weak leg muscles mean higher fall risk, slower recovery, and more time in hospitals or care centers. Ready to learn the next silent strength stealer? Once you say okay, we'll move into the surprising connection between sleep and your leg power. 4. Poor sleep habits, the hidden muscle drain. You might not think your bedtime habits affect your leg strength, but they do in a big way. Here's the science. When you sleep, your body goes into repair mode. This is when it releases growth hormone, a key substance that helps repair muscle fibers, rebuild tissues, and strengthen bones. Without 7 to 8 hours of solid sleep each night, this process gets cut short. Your body doesn't fully recover from the stress of the day, and over time, the damage builds up. One eye-opening study in the journal Sleep Health followed adults over 60 and found that those who slept poorly, either because they didn't sleep long enough or because their sleep was low quality, had weaker legs, slower walking speeds, and higher fall risk compared to good sleepers. Even more surprising, poor sleep increases inflammation in your body, which breaks down muscle tissue faster. So, bad sleep doesn't just leave you tired, it's actively weakening your muscles. Imagine this. You could be eating right and exercising, but if you're skipping good sleep, your legs are silently falling behind. What can you do? Stick to a regular bedtime each night. Turn off screens at least 30 minutes before you go to sleep. Keep your room dark, quiet, and cool for better rest. Avoid caffeine late in the day so you can fall asleep more easily. These small steps can help your body get the deep, healing sleep it needs to keep your legs strong. But sleep isn't the only thing people skip. There's one more habit most seniors ignore, and it can crush your strength and balance. Let's look at it next. 5. Avoiding balance and flexibility work, the missing piece. You've probably heard that walking and lifting weights help your legs. And they do. But here's what most people miss. Balance and flexibility are just as important. Why? Because your legs aren't just about raw muscle. They need to work smoothly with your joints, tendons, and nerves to keep you upright and steady. When you skip balance work, you weaken the tiny stabilizer muscles that help you adjust when you slip, trip, or change direction. And when you ignore flexibility, your muscles tighten, reducing your range of motion and increasing injury risk. A powerful study in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience found that seniors who practiced balance exercises like standing on one foot, light yoga, or Tai Chi 3 times a week improved their leg control by 40% and cut their fall risk nearly in half. That's huge. A single fall can lead to a broken hip, weeks in the hospital, or months of lost independence. Simple ways to start? Practice standing on one leg while brushing your teeth. Do gentle ankle or hip stretches daily. Try a beginner yoga or Tai Chi class. These gentle practices don't just protect you, they boost your confidence. You'll walk steadier, react faster, and move more freely in daily life. Now, let's bring it all together and talk about what you can do starting today. Here's a simple plan you can start today. Set a timer and stand up every 30 minutes to walk or stretch. Add 2 strength workouts each week using easy body moves. Eat more protein by adding it to each meal, not just dinner. Focus on sleep by making a calm bedtime routine to get 7-8 hours. Add balance and stretch work for just 10 minutes each day to help your legs stay strong. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Start small. Build one habit at a time. Each step adds up to stronger legs, better balance, and more freedom. But why does this matter so much? Let's explore the bigger picture. Strong legs aren't just about muscle, they're about freedom. Your legs carry you through daily life, up the stairs, across the room, into the car, down the sidewalk. They help you dance, garden, travel, play with grandkids, or simply enjoy a walk in the sun. When you let leg strength fade, you lose more than power. You lose confidence. You lose safety. And often, you lose the independence to live life the way you want. Here's the most fascinating part. Research across the globe shows that even in your 60s, 70s, and 80s, you can rebuild lost strength. Your muscles, nerves, and bones are incredibly adaptable, but only if you give them the right signals. In Japan, seniors who added strength and balance exercises saw their fall risk drop by half. In Europe, seniors who boosted protein intake and sleep quality regained walking speed and balance. In the US, even seniors in their 90s improved muscle mass with basic training. The body you have now is not fixed. It's a living, changing system. Every choice you make, every meal, every step, every hour of sleep shapes your strength for the months and years ahead. You don't have to do everything perfectly. You just have to start. Today, you can stand up more. You can plan a protein-packed breakfast. You can add a few gentle stretches or balance moves to your day. You can make a goal to sleep a little better this week. So, are you really going to skip leg day again, or are you ready to fight back and stay strong? Like and subscribe for more no-nonsense tips.